question will be for Tom first, and Sue will pass on the comment.
Yep.
All right. Tom, what can be done to improve Memorial Field?
Wow. That's a 64,000, well, no, that might be a $22 million question, I guess is a better way of putting it. I think there's committees out there that are working pretty tirelessly on Memorial Field. I think there's a aquatics group out there working. They've done a phenomenal job at gathering data. There's been a lot of work done by very competent, well-intended, citizen-driven committees. I'm not going to get involved too much in the school, not the squabble, because that's really not what it was, but it could become that. I think eventually the people are going to have to vote as to whether or not they want to support that in what way. I will comment a little bit about the area that I've been getting input on, and that is to ensure that the field itself maintains its identity for being a memorial to those who it was actually named after. And I may use a little bit of additional time after Sue comments to comment on what's been going on with that.
All right, and Sue, I will reread the question for you. What can be done to improve Memorial Field?
And you're right, you know, that's a huge question. What can be done? There's a lot that can be done. And it, as you know, Tom has expressed here, certainly there is efforts by many great young individuals, and I don't mean young in the fact that youth, but I mean those that are parents that are seeing the need for and recognizing it's time that we step up to the plate and take responsibility. But I will also tell you that we, as citizens, will want the opportunity to have an input too on the decisions as they move forward. So just as we talked about being here in an open forum tonight, I hope that we get the opportunity as they're developing their plan to be a part too. I think that's necessary. I've heard all of the great ideas out there, and there's some phenomenal ideas, but it comes with a huge price tag. And so there it comes back to, once again, the responsibility that it is on each and every one of us as elected officials to make sure that the dollars we spend are spent wisely. So I will be one of the very first to say that I know it's time. It's probably long overdue for us to be making improvements to a field that has served us very well for a lot of years. It is time, but again, it's how we go about it, how we do it. Let's make sure that the input, and we are involved in the discussion of those that are working to bring forward an idea, a model for us to better serve those, our young people and those that come to this town to be a part of our programs here.
Tom, would you like to make a comment?
My only comment on that would be that, you know, I think we need to learn a little bit more about the details. I know obviously we're talking about, there's a discussion about a bond issue, and, you know, some questions are, what are the overall costs to the city, cost to each homeowner, benefits to the community, features. Well, we think we might have location figured out this time, with it being at Memorial Field, but I just think there needs to be a lot of discussion about that and have a clear direction before it gets brought to the community for a vote.